Okay, so we need to go to the Alamican Quarters. There we go. Okay, where is it? All the way up there. Oh, right here. Where's the NPC? Oh, right there. There's just a guard. We've been inspecting you. While some of the guests might have arrived, the Alliance leaders are all present. Should I show you in? Yes, please. Like the Eorzea, the XO. Man, I can't believe this is like the day when every form of life come together to fight a common foe. Yay, they arrived.
Mina様、こたびの会議への出席、心より感謝いたします。
仲間を拉致した連中について情報があるっていうのは本当だろうな。
Oops, I didn't want to skip him by accident. Damn it.
大変じゃねえか。あの塔で連れ去られた仲間が操られてるってんなら急いで助けに向かわねえと。
Freed our people, we must.
もちろんそれができれば一番でしょうけれど、精神汚染や異形の蛮神への対策も必要よ。むやみな突撃は得策ではないわ。
Yeah, that tampering thing.
接近が困難なら遠方からの砲撃で破壊する方法もあるわ。
But if we do that, would it mean, you know, having more casualties over the prisoners? So maybe we should not use cannonballs.
我らが同胞ごと皆殺しにしようというのか。さあ銀族の者よ、落ち着け。メルビブ殿にその気があるならとっくにやっているはず。我らは策を練るために集まったのだ。
その通り。囚われた者たちを見捨てるような攻撃を行うつもりはない。我らは困難を乗り越え、ようやく対話を始めたの。
That's more like it. Instead of, you know, destroying the towers itself, maybe you could open a pathway for other people to progress in.
そう。すべての国と種族とが手を取り合い、総力を挙げねば、この危機を打破することはできぬだろう。相手は星の終末を目指すと宣言しているのだ。
天使いと帝国が組み、我らが神も悪しき異形の姿となって敵の手に落ちている。それら全てを相手取り、本気で勝利できると。
ここに集いし、国家、種族、組織、それらが手を取り合えれば必ず。
Yeah, there's nothing we can overcome. We have like a lot of experts in this one room. I'm pretty sure we can come up with a plan to conquer this foe, which is Garleand. Okay, it's okay. That was unexpected.
今のは
I beg your pardon?
お主らは感情が高まった時、エラから息を吐き出さぬのか。ともかくここに集いし者たちすべてが共に戦おうというのなら、サハギンだけが臆することはない。我らもまた森を掲げて戦うと誓おう。これまでの禍根すべてを忘れたわけではない。それでも未来のために私は人の言葉を信じる。
Oops, damn it, I hate it when I skip that by accident.
戦だってぶるってるわけじゃねえ。やるときゃやるがよ。敵の傀儡にされちまった仲間たちを見捨てたくはねえんだ。
もちろんです。暁が編み出した精神汚染の治療法を共有し、皆さん自身の手でお仲間を取り戻せるよう計らいましょう。
ありがてえ。感謝する。
Look at all this. Getting to know each other, having a friendly conversation, not killing us. Look at how we progress over the years.
暁の決命は万神問題の解決を使命の一つに掲げていた。ミンフィリアがここにいればこの光景を見て誰よりも喜んだだろうな。
Yeah, if only she was here to see all this came to fruition. If only.
彼らの決断に私たちも応えなくちゃ。ポークシーをさらに増やしていかないとね。
皆さんに私から提案があります。終末の塔に囚われた者たちを救い出したい。その思いはここにいる皆が一致していることでしょう。しかし塔に近づけるのは精神汚染に耐性を持つ少数の者のみ。そして潜入したとて異形の蛮神が待ち受けています。だからこそまずは蛮神の召喚を阻止することこそ優先すべきだと考えます。
Prevent them, but how?
そうか。神おろしには祈りとエーテルがいる。どちらか片方でもかければ神は現れない。
Yeah, so how are we going to prevent them? It's not like we can, stop them from summoning those primals.
はい、その通りです。終末の塔は何らかの方法でエーテルを集めているはず。その仕組みを解明し阻止する方法を模索しましょ
う。では目下我々に求められるのはエーテル収集を阻止する手法が編み出されるまでの間、さらなる誘拐を防ぎ被害を最小限にとどめることじゃな。各国各種族の連携を強化し、テロフォロイの軍勢に動きがあれば互いに援軍を送り合うといったところであろうか。
前回の襲撃、我らだけでは決して抗えなかった。救援により救われた身であればこそ恩衆文明、その相互防衛に加わろう。
意義のある者はいないようだな。では私からも一つ提案させてもらいたい。この歴史的な大同盟にふさわしい名をつけてもらいたいのだ。絆を編んでくれた暁の者にね。
What say you, my friend? I wonder. I would call it Grand Company of Eorzea. I would call it... One moment, please. Oh, wait, if I said this, would it give me the option to actually type the name of this grand adventure? Let's see, one moment, please.
グランドカンパニーエオルゼア。誰かさんが追いかけていた名前なんだけど、悪くないと思わない？
I wanted to say that, Alice.
良い名だ。エオルゼアに生きるすべての者が集うに、これ以上ふさわしい名はあるまい。
異議なし。エオルゼアの名のもとに集おう。国と種族の垣根を越えて東方連合とも力を合わせ終末を呼び込まんとする者に抗いましょう。
それでは宣言しよう。グランドカンパニーエオルゼアの結成を。
Huzzah! Your dream has finally come true, Alphanaud.
I 私もこの光景を見て決断ができた。この後王宮の外で話をさせてくれるかい？
No problem, man. But honestly, I really wish I said it first. I should have picked the first option. Damn it! Oh well. Oh wait, maybe I could just, use a cutscene viewer. Maybe I could just put that there as like a replacement for me choosing the other dialogue. I can probably do that. Well, now that we are out of the earshot of the other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I set foot on these stones. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I set foot on these shores, and that I hearkened to as anyone to see the people of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they altered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come of the sacrifice that would be made, and the lives lost. Eventualities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step. The first of many. Many and more. Who's this? Oh, hi. Elder Cedar? How might we be of service? I seek Master Offen's assistance in a matter involving Gordania's neighbor, the Sylphs. Yes? I know that you and yours have long kept a withering eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you'll be familiar with the Sylphs of the A-Crown Consterium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes? Indeed. Just so, it is our hope that we may take use of the Sylphs, establish lines of communication, coordinate the efforts of our newfound fellowship. Yet, there remains a certain practical difference between a trade tribunum and the Grand Company. If the Sylphs are to perform their tasks effectively, they require the counsel of one versed in the operational aspects of a armed force, which will probably be Alphanaud. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. Precisely. The Crystal Blades, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphanod. I know it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience might yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Blades which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conceptions. One intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intend to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught, built upon a failed foundation of lofty ideals. The Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests, and I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. May count upon my existence, for what little worth it is. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I have learned from the failures of the Crystal Blades. You have my gratitude, Master Alphanod, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but our efforts shall emerge from the shadows of Teplice and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. See you, Elder Cedar. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people who thought I should hear. From our braves, you understand? Might you join me in seeking them out? As if you have to ask. You don't need to ask me, Alpha. I will gladly help you. Or, I can't think of any excuse not to so yes. Even if you have to ask, Alpha, I will gladly help you. Thank you, Artorias. As someone who had witnessed the Order rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinion of a former comrade, it will be a lot quicker if you share the task of questioning them. Then mayhap Gaitia can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Tancred back to the Rising Stone. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. And of course you will probably say, sure, why not? Drag me to helping them. Well, about my opinion. We should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. And with that, take care, friends. See you back at the Rising Stone. Water. Especially with all this talking. Okay, let's talk with Alice. So, what's the plan, brother of mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I propose is largely written. Not long after that fateful day in Ul'dah, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history, from the events that led to its inception, to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine that it might later be referenced by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone. Its events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be used, however, it must be broadened to encompass the views of all involved. Only then it can answer what seems to be the crucial questions, namely why, after the Crystal Blades disbanded, did some members choose to remain with us while others did not? I see. You think the answers will tell us something about the nature of the ties that binds our new Grand Company together, and that this knowledge might help us prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are eventually is tested. Indeed. That is my hope, yes. But the questions I would like to ask are uncomfortable to some. As a former commander of the Crystal Blades, I thought those who abandoned the cause would welcome my increase. Then Grau and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however, certain of my former comments are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you, and let us reconvene in Gridana later. Alright. Okay, if you have any objections, I mind you begin by speaking to Riol and Alizine. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing in their custodial orans. Let us seek them out there. Okay.